Hey everyone, Mecca here from my self-publishing blueprint, and I'm very excited to bring to you some new ideas, some things that hopefully will kind of shake up what you've been thinking about. I want to show you how you can actually sell bundles of your books, bundles, actual physical, multiple copies of your books to readers who opt in through your lead magnet using ClickFunnels. All right, so let's dive into it. I've been using this for the last few months. The funnel that I'm going to show you for one of my niches. I don't do it for all of it or all of them rather, because it does take a bit of work to get them set up. But I use it for my main niche, and it does work. It brings in. It's really hard to say, but it brings in anywhere from $100 to $300 extra, um, a month. So it's not a ton, but hey, I'll take an extra $100 to $300 because once it's really set up, there's very, very, very little work, if any, that you have to do. Of course, you can have an assistant help you with this as well to fulfill the orders. But it's a really cool thing that it just kind of came to me one day. It's like, hey, wait a minute, what if I use this system? And what if I just give them an offer right away? Because truth be told, once your reader has, once they've opted into something, just give them another offer right away, because there's a certain percentage of people who will always take you up on that offer. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to walk you through, and I'm going to set up the funnel for you. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, I'm going to give you a little bonus, a little free surprise, if you will. So let's talk about, I got my notes here. Let's talk about what is ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is the brainchild, if you will, of Russell Brunson, who has this book, .com Secrets, and I've read this book twice. I've gone through, I've highlighted things, and this is I think this is actually the most important book you need to get if you want to understand anything about online marketing. And then his second book is probably the second most important book. I'm working through this one my second time, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. He actually, as part of his funnel, you can actually get these books for free. I'll have links down in the description. He'll send you these for free. You just cover the shipping. I think it was like $7, $9, $10 or something. It's relatively small. But I definitely suggest, if you want to know anything more about what I'm going to talk about, these two books are phenomenal. So link in the description for those. But let's talk about what a funnel is. A funnel is essentially what you go through. If you've bought anything from me, you've gone through my funnel. It's basically you're casting a big net out for people to go into, like your opt-in, and then you funnel them. You basically direct them to wherever it is you want to go, and direct them to whatever it is you want them to end up purchasing from you. So I'm going to show you how you can direct your readers into your opt-in, and then from there show you how you can actually sell them books right then and there. And yeah, so let's dive into it. I think this will be new for a lot of you, because I don't know if anyone's really talked about this in terms of the Kindle publishing space, because it's kind of definitely more of an out there theory. And like I said, it doesn't generate a ton of extra income, but it has been bringing in consistently between $100 to $300. I guess that would be an average of $200 over the last few months that I've been implementing this with my books. So let's dive into it. Okay. So first, ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is it's not done for you because you got to set it up, but it's the best funnel software program, whatever you want to call it, out in the market today. I'll have a 14-day free trial for you down in the link or in the description, so you can kind of test this out for you. But this is the easiest way to get these funnels built. And like I said, I'm going to show you how to do exactly this. So by the end of this video, you will be able to build a funnel yourself, using this as a guide. So first thing, you go to ClickFunnels, funnels for publisher. This is what I'm calling it here. And it's going to open up this. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to add some steps. So we're going to click on add a step. This we're going to call opt-in. Okay, hey, if you're already using ClickFunnels, let me know. Let me know in the comments if you're already using ClickFunnels and what you like about it. All right, so now we've added in the first funnel step here. Okay, so after the opt-in, so that's where we're gonna show a picture of the lead magnet. Then what we want is a thank you page. So same thing, add new step, change name, create funnel step. Okay, then we're gonna add a couple additional steps here, and this is gonna be bundle one order form. And then we're going to do another one, bundle two order form. Now for this example, I'm just showing you two. You can do as many as you want. And I'll show you how this all is going to come together and make sense in a second. All right, so let's go back up to opt-in. So what we're doing here is we're building our funnel. Okay. Now at the top here, you're going to have all these different templates that you're able to use. So all of these, you can just select whichever one you like best. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to use, we're just going to use, actually, let's free report. Let's just do this one. Probably just going to delete the whole thing anyways and build it from scratch. So I guess I could have picked a blank one as well. All right. So that's just kind of creating there. So let's go in, click edit page. All right. So this is our squeeze page. Okay. So once your reader has clicked on the link inside your book, or if you're paperback, they've typed in the URL, they're going to get to this page, this squeeze page. Now remember, this page has one purpose: to capture their information, and that's it. Right? So it's they either enter their email or they leave the page. There's no other choices on this page. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to let's delete this. Let's delete this. Let's delete. Cool. So blank page, blank canvas. What we're going to do is we're going to first add a section. A section, you'll see, with full width, wide, small, medium. We're just going to do full width. Okay. Now we're going to add what's called a row. So we're going to have two columns. So now we can build stuff on this side, build stuff on this side. If we wanted a new row, right, we could just boom, we can, and right. So you'll kind of see what we're doing here. So now we're going to add what's called an element. So the first thing we want to do is add an image, because what are we going to want to have here? We're going to want to have our picture of our lead magnet, our book. All right, so I've already uploaded the pictures. You just drag and drop or click upload. And I just got to remember. All right, so we're going to do this one. All right. So that is our lead magnet. Okay, that's what they are clicking. That is what they're going to give us their email address to collect this. So now let's make a headline. Okay, and let's say learn what are the top 25 dog breeds and how to best care for each one. All right, I'm not going to focus on the sales copy or anything like that for this video. It's more of to show you the overall process. So what I just typed, don't ever use something as weak as that. You need something that's going to capture their imagination and make them want to click it much better. Okay. So subheadline, we might say, oops, by best-selling author Lauren Cockrell. All right, no idea who this lady is. I just found this off Google. Awesome. All right, cool. And you know what I'm going to do over here? Another element, headline. We're just going to drag that to the top. Get my free book today. Okay. So now we need to collect their info, right? Once you've got kind of your headline, maybe quick, I'd probably put a little paragraph or a couple bullet points on what they're going to learn in this book. Sell it a little bit more. But for right now, so bullet points, you would just boom, bullet points, right? Maybe move this one down here, right? Something like that. You can also do this. You can increase the top margin. So just bring it down a little bit more. So you just play around with it. All right. Awesome. So now we need some inputs. Okay, so this is where they're going to enter their email address, right? And so we want their email. We also want their first name. So I'll just hit clone, same one. Okay. But this one, what I'm going to do is here, first name, input type, and a little placeholder, first name here. See how that changed? Okay, and then here, input, email address. Boom. All right. Okay. And then we're also going to want, don't forget this, I've done this before, a button. Because right now, nothing will happen. So, right, click here to sign up. And everything you see can be customized. Everything. So this button, we can change the text, right? So click here to join to get your free copy. So everything can be customized. The color, the shape of this, everything, right? Maybe let's make it a little bigger, right? You can add subtext. So we're going to set the action, and it's going to be submit order, submit form. So boom, they'll click on that. That'll capture their information. We could, let's just shrink this or move this down a little bit. There you go. We can make that like flash, jiggle, whatever you want, right? There's a lot you can do. So this is still kind of weak. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to settings, add a background to it. When I do stuff that's niche related, I like to make it very, very niche related. So I'm going to add this background. Right? Look at that. Nobody can resist cute puppies. Okay. But now what's happened, right? Now the text is disappearing. So we're just going to have to adjust the color. Maybe white will show up, get my free book. Okay. Not 100%. So why don't we just add some background to that and just make that a little transparent. And a little bit more. Hey, let's keep going. Okay. All right. So like I said, I'm not going to, completely design this to make it look as pretty as it could be. I just want to give you the basic idea. In fact, I'll even show you one of my funnels that I use and just how basic it is. But it brings in consistent readers. Okay, so we're going to change this. Probably just change this to white. Can't really see that. It's a little better. Okay. Awesome. So it's looking better. right? It's dog related. Of course, you clean up the copy. Boom. It's pretty much ready to go. So what I'll do is I'll just hit save up here. Save. And then we're just going to, top 25 dog breeds, right? Enter keywords, author name, all of that for the SEO stuff. All right. So now it's saved. So now your squeeze page is pretty much done. All right. All right. So now what we need to do, very important, is we need to integrate this with our Aweber account or whatever email service you're using. All right. So back on the main page for your funnel, we're going to go over to integrations. Just going to open this up in another tab here. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to simply hit on add new integration. And then you'll pick whatever integration you need. So if you're using MailChimp, you'd use MailChimp or Market Hero, whatever it is. So I click on Aweber. Okay. You're going to give it a nickname. So dog training, and then connect integration. Then from there, it's going to give you a little pop-up window. It's going to double check that you want to do it. You're going to enter your login information for whatever system you're using. Confirm that. Once that's confirmed, it'll be connected. Then what I would do is I'd go into my Aweber account and I would create a new list. So you're going to create a new list that these people are going to go to. So it'd be my, dog training or top 25 breeds email list or whatever the case is. And that, what I'm going to do once I have that, show you, we'll go back to edit page. You're going to go up here, click integrations. We're going to select the integration that we just made. So the dog training one we just made. Action. It's going to be add to use the web form. And then list to add, then it's the list name that you just created inside your Aweber email account, whatever it is. And then it'll be boom, boom, connected. Very, very easy. I am a huge fan of testing things. So what I would do, I would hit preview. Let's open this new tab. Right? I'd enter my email, my name, click this, boom. Go into my Aweber. It'll happen it's usually a few seconds, give it a minute or two. Go into Aweber, make sure my test email is added there. Then the integration, once that's done, it's completed. Let me show you how to remove this if you don't want that. Let me just close these. Okay. All right. So settings, just remember where it is. Maybe general. So show affiliate badge, we'll just hide that. Cool. All right, you're good to go then. Let's work on the thank you page. 25 dog breeds. Okay. Let's work on the thank you page. Okay. So for the thank you page, I like to keep things consistent, but before we go there, we need to pick a thank you page. So you'll hover over opt-in, you'll go down to thank you page, or thank you. So these are going to be the thank you templates, right? Now, so there's a whole bunch, there's 9, okay? So let's see, what are we going to do? Why don't we just use this one right here, and I'll show you how we'll adjust it. So edit page. All right, so delivering your lead magnet. What I like to do is you can deliver it. You can have ClickFunnels deliver it for you if you want, or you can also have it delivered once they're set up with your, like for Aweber, I usually have Aweber deliver it. It's the first or second automatic email that they get right away. They usually get the welcome email, and then they'll get another email with the link to the Drive folder or the Dropbox folder of the actual lead magnet there. So, but there's also a way to have ClickFunnels deliver it. I won't do that right now. Pretty basic stuff there. So let's do the thank you page. So what I'm going to do is, thanks for signing up. Download links are ready. So if we're going to use this, set action, and what you can do is, so let's say you could use this, you could put in your link to your Drive folder, or to the Drive if you're using Google Drive or your Dropbox. You click on the share link and you can add that URL directly here. So when they click on this button, it'll open up new tab and they'll be able to download the lead magnet that they're looking for right there. Now, a reason I don't do that on this page is I want their full attention so I can sell them. So I'd simply just get rid of that. Say, thanks for signing up. Please check your email for your free book. Okay. So now they're, okay, it'll be in your email. Perfect. But I want their attention on this page because now it's our chance to sell them on some other cool things here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to delete this section here. And we're probably going to want actually a full section, full width. And what I'll do is actually, we'll take this. Can I just move this down into there? Yeah. Okay, down into there. We'll make this background white. Let's just, so we could even just use the same background, right, that we used before. I'll just do that. Okay, thanks for signing up. Now, so this is kind of covering it up. So maybe I'll just make this a little translucent. If I'm able to. Let's find out. Background color white. Am I able to make this translucent? Maybe not, maybe you can't. Oh yeah, right in here. There you go. Look at that. All right, just so they can see a little bit. I don't know. Like I said, you have to play around with this to make it pop the way that you best see fit. So now we're going to add in what we want to sell them. So let's do that here. All right. So now that we got our think page looking a little nicer, let's sell them the other books. So I might actually, why don't we just delete this? Delete that element. We're going to add a new one. And what do we have? Saying, did you know? Did you know? And when we increase the size, did you know? Subheadline. You can get our books cheaper here than on Amazon. right? They just want to save money. So we're going to do that. All right. So then what I'll do is we're going to want a new, new row. So I got 2 bundles. I'm going to sell them. All right. So the first one, so bundle 1, our best selling books, image, so our best selling dog stories. 4-in-1, right? You just got to come up with some better sales copy than this, of course. Let me see if we can shrink this a little bit. Probably going to want a background for this. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. This will be bundle 2. Another element, image, and these. So I just took random pictures off Google of bundles of, dog. There's some cats on here, dog books. So of course you're going to keep it a little more in line and in tune with your niche. But once again, this is just to give you the basics of how to do this. You're going to need much better sales copy than I'm showing you right now, and just make it look good. But once you understand how to do this, the basic thing, you can customize it and change it up and make it better, whichever way you want. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at that, 10-in-1. So what's cool about this is versus selling these bundles on Amazon is we're going to ship them every single one of those books. It's not going to be somewhat one of those garbage bundles where it's, like the bundles that self-publishers sell on Amazon, right? It's like 2 books in one, and it's one physical book that they get. We're going to ship them 4 copies of dog stories. We're going to ship them 10 of these, cute little stories from Holly Webb. So they're going to get all of these books, and I'm going to show you how that actually increases profits drastically on your end. All right, so let's add in the numbers. Now, quick change. Bundle 1, I've added this. Bundle 1, save 10%. Bundle 2, save 20%. Super simple. I just made this not bold and then went into settings and changed the bold color to red. And that's how you do that. So also, I changed this because my math, I did it for 5 books, not 4 books. So it's our 5 best-selling dog stories now, not 4. Anyways, let's continue. All right, so what we're going to do is regular price on Amazon. It's the whole idea, right? They just found us on Amazon. They bought your book, or I guess they bought your book, great, because now they're in their lead magnet. And so we want to take them from Amazon off. So regular price on Amazon this book, it's going to sell for 48. So 48.83. How did I do that? So I'm just saying that we're selling each of these books individually for $9.75 per book. 9.75 times 5 is 48.70. 48.70. Okay. And then what we'll do with this, let's make that strike through, and let's make that red as well. Cool. Then we'll add another element, headline, sale today. Should it be on sale? On sale today. Yeah, we're going to do 43.83. And we can make this a little bigger, make it stand out. Like, you could add some animations to this if you really wanted to. Let's add a background to that. Just a white one for right now. Okay, cool. So, boom. Simple. Well, like I said, the better you make this page look, the higher it's going to convert. You can do split testing where you have one page and then you have another page, and Clickfunnels will actually send half or whatever percentage of traffic to page A and then half to page B, and it'll track what sells, what's converting better. But that's a whole nother video. So I just want to, once again, give you the basics for this. So on sale today, 43.83. So we're going to do the same thing over here. So what I'm going to do is just clone this, bring that over, clone this, bring this over. Okay. Now for our 10 book bundle, regular price is going to be $97.50. Okay. On sale today for 56. Nope, sorry, $78. Okay, how do I get these numbers? Okay, so these, like I said, is just the regular price on Amazon, just adding up the individual books. You can, the sale price you can have for whatever you want. You can play with this. There's quite a bit of room. For example, when they purchased bundle 2, it's a $56 profit in your pocket after expenses. So you can essentially, we could drop this down $20 to give them an even better deal and still walk away profiting $30. So I'm going to show you how all the numbers works out in a second on a sheet here. All right, so that is that. All right, sweet. So now what's going to happen is we're going to have, let's have some buy buttons. So we can just a button. All right. Save today. Click here. Right? Something simple. Probably make that a little bigger. Save today. Click here. Right. Okay. Cool. Clone that. Move that over. Right. We actually probably want to make the same size. Might be hard to make it the same size. There we go. Looking better there. You can even zoom out if you just want to kind of, sometimes they'll do that, take a look at the whole page. So like I said, not the best looking page, but you got to spend more time on this to make it look good. And sweet. All right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to hit save up here. So what's going to happen is when they click here, it's going to take them to an order form, and they'll be able to purchase this bundle, or when they click here, they'll be able to purchase this bundle. So let's go and create the order forms. All right, so bundle 1 order form. I'm actually going to keep that page open in a tab so I can play around with that. So bundle 1 order form. So first thing we have to do is we need an order form. So we're going to go sales. You're going to click on order form. We're going to select an order form for this. So let's take a look at, well, look at this. Do we want a two-step? Should we do a two-step? So you can do a couple different things. A two-step order form is something that you can use, like my free book that I have, the blueprintbooklet.com. It uses a two-step order form. So when people go enter their info, I capture all their info first before they've even purchased the book. Step 2 is just purchasing the actual book. But you do a two-step because you want to get that info. We already have their info, remember? We already have their name and their email because they've made it this far in the funnel because of the opt-in. So now we just need the order form. So might just keep it simple here. Plain modern order form. Let's just do this one. Okay. All right. So now we're going to add a page. All right, so this is where they fill their contact info, billing info. We don't have to play around with that. So here, we're probably gonna wanna let's just delete that. And let's add an element. And we could let's add a picture of the book. So we'll add a picture of the book. Right? Shrink it down a little. Okay. We could even you want to say something about the books, we could add that in as well. If we make this like a little smaller. Oops, we don't want order summary. Just delete that. And so you'll notice based on what page you're using, you'll have different elements. So I meant to click on bullet points. So, here we can add a couple bullet points about the book, or we're just continuing to sell them on the book. So, what are maybe it's a couple points for the description or whatever the case is. All right, they're going to enter their info. Really straightforward. And I'm going to show you how to set up your payment stuff in a second here. You can delete these if they don't apply. We're not doing a 30-day money back guarantee or anything like that, so we can delete that. Same with these, you can delete them if you want. And yeah, so that's really straightforward here. Like I said, you got to really play around with this and make it your own. We could do the background thing again for it. We're kind of keep it all similar. Why don't we just add that in there? Boom. Already looks better. I wonder if we can make that a little translucent. Transparent? Translucent? No, doesn't look like we can. It's all good. It's all good. So we would have to add some color there so these pop a little bit. Let's change them to white for right now. Cool. All right. And yeah, so you play around with that, make it look good because they still haven't bought it yet. So you have to spend some time on this page as well. And then click here, submits the page, and it'll capture their info and charge their card, which I'll show you how to set up in a second. We'll just also delete the logo part at the top there. Cool. Save that. Okay, so now we're going to do bundle 2 order form. All right, so let's do the order form for bundle 2. Now, you want to pick the same order form, and just looking at these, I'm thinking this one would actually be a better suit. It's just laid out a little nicer. So I'm going to pick that for bundle 2 order form, and then I'm going to go and fix it for bundle 1 because you want them to be the same thing. Because once again, if you want to test which is converting, one order form, if one order form is different than another, you can't really get accurate information. So we're going to use this one. Okay. Yeah, I like this so much better. Okay. So delete the info I don't want. Okay. Once again, we're going to put the image of the book up here. Yeah, this is so much nicer. Okay, we're going to delete that. We could probably put another picture in there. So top 10 kids story books. Okay, small description for your books. Maybe here you're going to put some features up, some highlights. You got to sell them on it. Order form, pretty straightforward. Enter their shipping info, their credit card info. They hit complete my order. Piece of cake. So once again, you can delete this. I usually delete this if I don't have a logo or anything like that. Okay, so we're going to save that. Dog books. Okay. And so to do this one, what I'm going to have to do is probably just delete it. And then hit this. We're going to clone funnel step. Comes here. Add to the funnel. Okay. So, and then like these are the same essentially. So gonna go in here, make this bundle 1. And making sure the path. Okay, good. So, and then we'll just go in here and edit the photo. So it's our top 5 kids storybooks. Okay. Sweet. All right. So now order forms are set up. How do you collect payments? I like using a system called Stripe. It's what I use to collect pretty much all of my payments. You can also hook up PayPal directly to this as well. So your customers have an option of paying with PayPal. Stripe, you think about this. Everyone who's going to be ordering on Amazon is using a credit card. I don't believe, no, you can't pay with PayPal because eBay and PayPal are together. So credit card's simplest thing. So all you're going to do is you are going to go to products. We're going to add a product. All right, so we'll put our 4-book bundle, Stripe, and then our price. We said we're going to price this for $43.83 US currency. Okay. Right. Good. It's one time. Product description. We'll just put the same thing. All right. This is what it will appear on their credit card as it says there. Create product. All right. That's simple right there. Same thing. Bundle 2. We just go to products. Add product. I guess it shouldn't have been a 4-book. It should have been the 5-book bundle. So I'll just go and change that. This is going to be priced $78. Okay. And one time. Create product. Really simple. Let me just go back and edit that. Okay. Sweet. So now we got a link to these pages. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy the URL here. Just copy that. Go to the thank you page. Edit. I guess I got it open there as well. All right. So this is our 5-book bundle. So right here, edit this set action. Go to website URL. Right. And I always like to do it in a new tab. Super simple. So now when they click on that, even show you. Okay, when they click on it, it's going to take them right here to our order form. They can enter their info, right? You see the price is dynamic now. It's showing 5-book bundle, right? Good to go. So we also need want to adjust the other one. Okay. So copy that URL for our 10-book bundle. The same idea. Open a new tab. Hit save. You can also do it so if you want them to click on the image and the image to do it, you would do the exact same thing here. Link URL, and then you would just put in that URL. All right. So let me show you the math on why this makes sense. All right, let me walk you through this math, and so you can see how this all kind of comes together. And it's going to do a couple things. It's going to, one, first and foremost, just add some extra income to your pocket, because why not? But then it's also going to take care of the membership fee for Clickfunnels, for the software program that I use for this. So we'll do a 5-book example, 10-book example. And remember, this works best with bundles. So the more books you have, or the more products you have, the better this is going to work. So my cost from CreateSpace is $2.15 for your regular 12,000 word nonfiction book. For 5 of them, it would cost me $10.75. So I can order those and I can ship those to anybody I want. Okay. And beware, for the examples for this, I did not include shipping costs. Shipping for those 5 books, FYI, is about $4 or $5. So that's the only cost that I didn't include, because that's going to vary, of course. Amazon retail sales price. So this is the price that people are able to go and buy the book. So this particular book, started off selling at $9.75. Okay. So I'm lowballing everything so you can kind of stay with me. $5. So customer would spend roughly about $50, $48.70 for the 5 books. Okay, so Amazon would pay out the royalties to me, $3.69 a book. So that's going to be roughly about $18.75 for those 5 books. I'd get paid out as a publisher. But by doing it through the ClickFunnels method, so by selling them the books directly, okay, we cut out Amazon. Amazon takes a massive amount of your pay. So bundle 1, we're going to start the sale price at 10% less Amazon. So instead of selling it to them here for $48.70, we just sell it to them for $43.83. So it's less than Amazon. Okay. Now the cost of my book, so let's say they order that, I'm going to get paid $43.83. I have to order the books. That's going to be $10.75. So I make a profit of around $28. Not too shabby, versus the 18. So it's about $10 more. $10 more. And you might be thinking, well, there's the extra work. Well, my VA does all this. I don't have to worry about any of this. It's all fulfilled by them. But 10 books, it works out a lot better. So like I said, the more books you have, the more profitable it's going to be. And you could also price this a little differently. You just got to play around with the numbers. I just wanted to keep it simple for the example, and you go in and adjust it. So we're looking at $21.50 for the 10 books. Okay, now Amazon's price or sales price is going to be $97.50 the customer would spend to get these 10 books individually. So royalties, roughly going to be anywhere from $36 to $45. Okay. But this, I'm selling at 20% less than Amazon now. So the customer is going to get these 10 books for only $78 versus $97. You can see how much more appealing that is for the customer themselves. Okay. But check this out. The cost of the books is only $21.50 for me. Okay. So I make a profit of $56. Well, what I could do if I need to, so the testing that I've done in my funnel is I have a $56 profit margin there. Well, really, if we look, okay, it's actually a $20 profit margin, right? Versus, because I don't want to go lower than what I'd be getting on Amazon. So I could play around with this. I could knock an extra $5 off and get this down, or maybe sell it at like $68, $69. Whatever the case is, test it out, but you're still making a higher profit here than you are with the Amazon paying out, because we've eliminated Amazon from the equation essentially, and we're selling direct to the customer. It's just your profit is so much higher like this. And like I said, you only have to do a couple of these a month to make this pay for itself and to put an extra little bit of money in your pocket. But here's the genius thing of this. You can just keep selling them stuff in this funnel, right? You can have a whole bunch of other different bundles on this thank you page here, right? Different products, whatever the case is. I have a whole Shopify store, and so I'll have this, but then they also get linked to my Shopify store that has jackets and lamps and stuff for the home and whatever. It's all stuff related to the niche. So they'll buy the books, they'll see, oh, this is a cool jacket, and they'll add the jacket onto the cart as well. So you end up selling other products and profiting from those as well. But even if you just did the books, you got to sell what? You need two customers a month. 2 customers a month buying one of your larger bundles to pay for your Clickfunnels account. Because Clickfunnels is $97 a month. So 2 customers a month buy this bundle, it's paid for the Clickfunnels account. Everybody else is profit after that. And the beauty is you can play around with this as much as you want, testing it, retesting it, adjusting the pricing, and having other products on there, like I was saying, to sell your customers more stuff. Because once a customer has bought something, once they're in the process, it's 10 times easier to sell them more stuff. You just have to get started. And so many people leave so much money on the table, but that's why, if you ever buy anything online, it's upsell after upsell after upsell after upsell. And so many people just leave money on the table because they don't keep offering stuff to your clients. So that's what I wanted to show you with this. But let's talk about how to get your books actually fulfilled now. All right, so let me show you how to fulfill the orders. Once you get a sale once you get notified from Stripe, you can go right into your Clickfunnels account here. I'll bring it up, and you'll be able to click on sales to see exactly all the info of the person who ordered. So you've collected their name, their street mailing address, and their phone number. That's the important info you want. So you click on there, bring up all their info. Of course, because this is not an active funnel, there's no info in there for me to show you, but it's pretty straightforward. Then you go over to your CreateSpace dashboard, and you just select the book that you want, and you select order copies, or click on order copies. Okay. And so what I've done here, I'm just going to update this. I have 5 books here on order, or on my on the order page here, I guess you would call that. And you can see these books of course, your prices are going to vary depending on, how much, how big these books are. But I believe these are all about 12,000 words each. And you'll just go to checkout. Okay. And then you see this is standard shipping is the one I always do. It's $5.95 for these ones, and save and continue. I won't go through this whole process. It's pretty simple. Enter your billing address. Of course, you charge it, so I just charge it to my business credit card, and then the money that I just generated from Stripe goes to pay that. Plus I get the profit once that expense is taken care of. And then it gets shipped out, and it's relatively straightforward. So it's such a simple process, and whether you're fulfilling your orders with CreateSpace's print-on-demand service, or if you're using one like Ingram Spark, who does have very competitive rates as well. Sometimes they can actually be a little cheaper, which means your profit could go up a little bit. You just got to play around with that and see which one is going to work best for you. All right, so here's what I'm going to do for you. I've spent the last little bit building up this entire funnel for you, designing it and everything, getting it all set up. That's the hard part. What I'm going to do is when you sign up for Clickfunnels using my link in the description below, it'll be the first link, you're going to get a 14-day free trial for Clickfunnels. Once you've signed up, email me at emeka@myselfpublishingblueprint.com. What I'm going to do for you is I'm going to share this exact funnel that you saw me setting up with you completely free. I'm going to give you a special URL. Once you have your ClickFunnels account set up, I'm going to be able to give you that URL and you'll be able to download, and this funnel will be right into your ClickFunnels account. Then all you have to do is tweak it, remove the dog pics if you're not, in the dog niche, tweak it, brand it the way you want that's going to fit your readers the best, and then put the link inside your book and have your readers start going through this funnel so you can start making some extra income on the back end of your books. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Hit me up in the comments right below, and reach out to me if you do have any other questions. Mecca@myselfpublishingblueprint.com. Cannot wait to hear your success stories using this cool system.